Hi everyone, I'm Melissa. Welcome to my channel, Gentle Yoga and Wellness. Today I have a gentle yoga class for seniors and beginners. If you are enjoying this video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel. I would really appreciate your support. Throughout our class today, I'll be showing different levels of modification. So please make sure to listen to your body and do what feels right for you. Okay, let's get started. You can sit cross-legged like I'm sitting right now, or if this position is not working for your body, you're welcome to sit in another way that feels more comfortable to you. Make sure that your sit bones are rooted into the earth. Start to roll your shoulders back, lift your chest, and sit up tall. Begin to cross your arms in front of you. So you're going to take your left hand to your right knee, and then take your right arm over on top and reach to your opposite knee so that your arms are crossed in front of your body, just like my arms are crossed right now. On your next inhale, begin to lift your chest and take your gaze slightly up. As you exhale, round through your back and take your gaze inward. We'll do that again. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, slowly round through the back, bring your gaze inward. Good, take a deep breath in, lift your chest. Long, slow exhale and round your back. We'll do that one more time. Take a deep breath in, gaze comes up. Exhale, slowly exhale and round through your back. Good, you can return to a neutral spine, so sit up tall, and then begin to uncross your arms. From here, take your right arm down to the side of your mat and come into a side body stretch. So you'll want to reach overhead with your left arm. You'll feel this stretch in the side of your body. You can take it to just a little bit of a stretch, or you can really reach through with your left arm. Just make sure that you're listening to your body today. Start to breathe into the stretch. Good. Bring your focus and your awareness to your breath. Take one more inhale, and then as you exhale, just relax both of your arms down to your thighs. We're going to do some shoulder shrugs here. So start to take your shoulders up, back, down, and then do that again. Take your shoulders up, back, and down, and let's continue that movement. Just think about relaxing and releasing your shoulders. Good. You can just pause here, come back to your neutral spine, make sure you're sitting up tall, and then start to hinge forward from your waist. We're going to make a big circle all the way around, moving to the right. So it's like you're drawing a circle with your upper body. You want to take this just nice and slow. Take your time here. Good. Continue this movement. We're going to make 2 more circles all the way around. Today's class, we're going to work with a sankalpa. A sankalpa is another word for an intention. So our intention for today's class is going to be, I feel deep relaxation in my mind and in my body. Good, you can pause here and then sit up tall. Just return to your neutral spine. We're going to cross our arms in front of us once more, and this time you can take your right hand to your left knee and then take your left arm over on top this time. So we're just switching the cross of our arms. And then one more time, we'll do that seated cat-cow with our arms crossed. So on your next inhale, begin to lift your chest, take your gaze up, and then take a long, slow exhale and round through your back. deep breath in, start to rise and take your gaze up. Exhale, slowly round through the back. We'll do that 2 more times. Take a deep breath in. Exhale and release. Good. Really start to breathe into this movement. Deep breath in, fill up your lungs. Exhale and let it go. Nice job. Come back to your neutral spine and then uncross your arms. Take your left hand down onto your mat, just near your hips. Reach your right arm overhead and come into your side body stretch. So again, you should feel this nice lengthening and expansion through your side body. Remember, you can come into just a little bit of a stretch, or you can really reach through with that right arm. Always listening to our body. Good. Breathe here. Just breathe into the stretch. Let's take one more inhale and then exhale. Relax your arms down and then take your hands on top of your thighs. We'll do one more set of shoulder shrugs. So once you're ready, begin to take your shoulders up, back, and down. And then do that again. Take the shoulders up, back, and down. You got it. Let's do that 2 more times. We're just really starting to relax the shoulders, letting go of any tension, any tightness that you're holding in the shoulders today. Good. Pause here and sit up tall. We'll start to come into that circular motion now, moving to the left side. Start to hinge forward at your waist and then rotate your upper body to the left. Draw a big circle all the way around with your upper body. We're just going to move nice and slow. Good. So let's come back to our Sankalpa. We're going to repeat the Sankalpa or intention in our mind as if it's already happened. So let's do that together. I feel deep relaxation in my mind and in my body. Once you've completed this circle, you can just pause here and just come back to your neutral spine. We're going to come to tabletop position. So begin to thread your legs behind you. You're going to want to come up onto your hands and onto your knees. So take a moment here. Make sure that your knees are stacked under your hips and that your wrists are stacked right under your shoulders. Once you're in position, begin to spread your fingertips out wide and take your gaze in front of you. We'll start with some cat-cows here to warm up through the spine. So on your next inhale, start to gently lift your chest and take your gaze up. As you exhale, round your back, bring your gaze inward. Inhale, lift the chest, gently squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale, hollow out your belly, round through the back. Inhale and rise for cow pose. Exhale, slowly round the back for cat pose. We'll do that a few more times. Take a deep breath in, lift through your chest. Exhale, round through the back. Inhale and rise. Exhale, slowly release. Do that once more. Take a deep breath in, lift through the chest. Exhale and round through the back. Good. You can return to a neutral spine. Begin to take your knees wide out to the sides of your mat. We're going to come into child's pose. So you can just take your knees out to the sides of your mat, and then you'll begin to reach your fingertips towards the top of the mat. If you know that your forehead doesn't usually come down to the mat, you can always take a block and place it underneath your forehead. So So it looks like this. Or if you're feeling a little more open and flexible today, you're welcome to bring your forehead all the way down to the mat. Just make sure that you're respecting your body. Start to bring your focus and awareness to your breath. Take a deep breath in through your nose and a long, slow exhale through your mouth. Do that once more. Take a deep breath in through your nose and a long, slow exhale through your mouth. Start to bring some gentle movement into your child's pose. Sway your hips from side to side. Gently rock your head from side to side. Just allow your body and mind to relax and release. Slowly begin to rise and come back up to tabletop position. So you'll come back to your hands and to your knees. Once you're in tabletop position, start to extend your right leg behind you. So you're going to push through the heel of your right foot as you extend your right leg out long. We're going to work on some core and abdominal engagement as we come into spinal balance pose. So you're welcome to stay right here with one leg extended, or for a little bit more challenge, you can extend your opposite arm. So we're extending our right leg and our left arm. We're just going to pause here for a moment. You should feel your core really firing. You might feel your body get a little bit warm in this pose. Take one more inhale. As you exhale, bring your hand and your knee back down to the mat. From tabletop pose, gently start to sway your hips from side to side. So you'll just move your hips gently from side to side. And you can add some shoulder movement here as well. If it feels good in your body, you can gently sway your head from side to side. Just take a moment here to find a little bit of organic movement. We're moving our energy, our prana through our body. Once you feel complete, you can pause here in tabletop pose. And then begin to extend your left leg behind you this time. So you're going to push through the heel of your left foot. Now we're coming to spinal balance pose now on the opposite side. You're welcome to stay right here with your left leg extended, or for a little bit more challenge, you can extend your opposite arm. So we're extending our left leg and our right arm. We'll just pause here in spinal balance pose. Just continue to breathe. Take one more inhale, and then exhale, bring your knee and your hand back down to the mat. Once more, from tabletop pose, begin to gently sway your hips from side to side. You can add the shoulders and the head. That feels good to your body today. Take a few moments here to just release from spinal balance pose. Just finding organic movement, moving energy and prana through the body. Once you feel complete, just pause here. Begin to curl your toes underneath you. So curl those toes under. Once your toes are curled under, sit your hips back so that you're sitting on your feet. We're coming into toe squat pose. You know that I love toe squat. So we're in toe squat pose. We are stretching out our fascia, and that fascia runs from our feet all the way up our legs. So this pose really helps to improve flexibility. Now, if this pose feels intense in your body, you're welcome to grab some blocks and just place them underneath your hands. So you're just using the blocks underneath your hands, and you can put a little bit of pressure on your hands, and that will take some intensity out of the stretch, especially if you're feeling it a lot in your feet. Okay, once you're in position, start to lift your chest and take your gaze in front of you. Start to focus on your breath. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose and a long, slow exhale through the mouth. Do that one more time. Deep breath in through the nose. And then long, slow exhale through the mouth. Nice job. If you're using blocks, go ahead and set those off to the side. We'll come to puppy dog pose. So you'll want to keep your feet just as they are with the toes curled under, and then start to reach your hands in front of you. Lift your hips up and bring your forehead as close to the mat as you can. If it doesn't reach all the way down to the earth, it's perfectly fine. You just want to focus on keeping your hips lifted and then reaching as far down as you can. Very slowly begin to rise and come back to tabletop position. And then from tabletop position, start to rotate to face the long end of your mat. You're going to sit cross-legged. If that's comfortable for your body, again, you're welcome to find another seated position if this isn't working for you. Once you're in position, make sure your sit bones are rooted into the earth. Sit up tall, roll the shoulders back, lift through the chest. Good. Once you have good spinal alignment, start to extend your right hand out to the side. So you're extending through your right arm. And you want to flex the palm of your right hand. Begin to take your left hand on top of your head and very, very gently pull your head to the side. So we're coming into a gentle neck stretch. And in this stretch, you'll feel a nice stretch in the neck and the upper traps. So we're going to pause here for a moment and just hold the stretch. Start to breathe into any areas where you're feeling tightness. Use your breath to allow your neck and shoulders to release and relax. Good. Let's take one more inhale. As you exhale, you can just relax both of your hands down to your thighs. We'll do a few neck rolls here. So very slowly, begin to take your head in a circular motion, moving to your right. Take your head all the way around. We'll do that one more time. Just moving nice and slow. Good. You can pause here at the top of the circle and start to take your gaze over to the right. Just pause. And then very slowly rotate your head and look over to the left. We'll do that once more on each side. So once you're ready, you can turn your head, take your gaze to the right. And then slowly begin to rotate and look over to the left. Good. You can bring your gaze back to center, return to that neutral spine. And then from here, we're going to come into a seated twist. So you can take your right hand over by your hips and then take your left hand onto your right knee or thigh. Sit up tall and then very slowly begin to rotate, taking your gaze over to the right. Good. Find stillness here in the stretch. Come back to our Sankalpa. So in your mind, begin to repeat, I feel deep relaxation in my mind and in my body. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, slowly release and return to center. From here, we're going to come into a seated forward fold. So you can begin to take your hands in front of you. If this feels good in your body and you're not feeling any pain in your low back, you can slowly start to hinge forward a little bit deeper. If you're feeling good in your low back today, you can stack your forearms on top of each other. And then if it feels right for you, you can bring your forehead on top of your arms. Good. Once you're ready, you can slowly start to straighten your arms if you're not there already. And then come up and return to your neutral spine. So sit up tall. Begin to take your left arm out to the side and flex the palm of your left hand. Good. So just like my arm is stretched out right now. And then take your hand, your right hand on top of your head. Very gently pull your head to the side. So we're just coming into that neck stretch now on the opposite side. And remember, you'll feel that stretch in your neck and your upper trap. This one feels good for me today. If you're like me and you shrug your shoulders up, this is where you get tight in your body. Just pause here for a moment and breathe into this stretch. Great, let's take one more inhale. And as you exhale, just relax your hands down to your thighs. We'll come into a gentle neck roll. So begin to slowly move your head in a circular motion. This time moving to the left. Good, let's do that one more time, all the way around. Once you've completed your circle, just pause at the top. Start to take your gaze over to the left. Pause here for a moment. And then slowly take your gaze over to the right. We'll do that one more time on each side. So look over to the left. And then slowly rotate your head and look over to the right. Good. You can return your gaze to center. We'll come to our seated spinal twist on the left side. So begin to take your left hand down by your hips. Take your right arm either to your knee or to your thigh. Sit up tall and then very slowly begin to rotate from the waist and take your gaze over to the left. Find stillness here in the stretch. Really just start to think about relaxing your mind and your body. So using your breath to slow down, taking deep breaths in and long, slow exhalations. Let's take one more inhale. And then as you exhale, slowly unwind and return to center. From here, begin to rotate to face the short end of your mat. Bend your knees and you want to scoot your feet towards the end of your mat. Reach your arms in front of you and lift your chest. From here, we're going to use our core, our abdominals, to very slowly lower our body into a lying position. So just take your time as you come down. Once you're lying on your mat, you can begin to hug both of your knees into your chest. And slowly start to rock from side to side. Just give yourself a little back massage. You can make a circular motion or a figure 8 pattern. Just begin to notice what feels good for your body today. Once you feel complete, pause here, release your hands from your legs, and come into a comfortable lying position. So extend your legs out long, gently rock your shoulder blades underneath your body. You can rotate your hands so that the palms of your hands face up to the sky. And begin to close your eyes as we prepare for our Shavasana. Start to bring your focus and your awareness to your breath. Just notice the sensation, the feeling of your breath in your body. Notice the quality of your breath. Notice the pace of your breath. Once more, we'll return to our Sankalpa. I feel deep relaxation in my mind and in my body. Noticing now how this intention, the Sankalpa, has come to fruition. That you are feeling more relaxed, both your mind and your body. We'll stay here for 3 more cycles of breath. Take one more long, slow inhale. Take a deep exhalation. Start to slowly bring some movement back to your fingers and your toes. Gently begin to rock your head from side to side. Just bring some gentle movement back to your body. Once you're ready, begin to open your eyes and slowly rock onto one side. You can use your hand to push yourself up and come to a seated position. Begin to take your hands to prayer center. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope you were able to find relaxation in your mind and in your body. I hope to see you soon. Namaste.